Hello there. Once again, it's Santown from Antonio Bay, and today I am going to take a quick look at these. As I have in many recent videos, I do not like the price increase of Marvel Legends. I think it's just too much for a figure for what you're getting, and I hate the packaging. I do not like this new packaging. So, I mean, I'm really not on board with the direction that Marvel Legends is going. All those things said, I was always a big fan of Warlock and the Infinity Watch, and this Drax. I loved this Drax. Absolutely love it. So when this came up for a pre-order for Hasbro, I was like, ugh, I really don't want to buy that, but I really want a Drax. So that is what I did, and that's what I got. And this is the box it came in. As you can see, it's nothing too flashy or fancy. It basically just gives you photos of the figures inside and on each side. And do they look as good as they look on the packaging? Well, actually, they do. We'll start with Moondragon, who I have never much cared for. But as you can see, this figure is a dead ringer for the figure that it should be, that's represented on the packaging. I thought it looked very, very accurate. Not a whole lot to say about her. You get the scrawny Marvel Legends women legs and the more slender torso. They're just there's two different body molds generally. There's the teen body mold, there's the skinny tall woman body mold, and then there's the slightly voluptuous body mold, which they almost never give us anymore on any figure. And so this is the tall skinny woman body mold that we get on everything. I believe it originated with Kate Bishop. And I will say the paint is done well and nothing snapped off when I started to move it. So these are all bonuses when it comes to Marvel Legends these days, feels like. I like the work on the earrings. I think the sculpt and everything looks as good as it should. She comes with the standard gesturing hands that they often give you. The only drawback is that it's Moondragon, a character that I have never liked. I have always thought she was absolutely awful and obstinate and just unlikable, but in like the wrong kind of ways. There's like characters that are evil and unlikable, but you still like appreciate them. I guess I just never appreciated her. I do appreciate her big cape though. No, I just always thought she was just obnoxious. I really was never a big fan of her. But if you have to have a figure of her, this is a good one to have because I think it's the only one there is. And she looks great. On to Drax, which is, of course, the reason I bought this box set. And you can see just what a big, beefy boy he is. He's supposed to be. He's supposed to be huge. He's supposed to be up there with the power class of the Hulk. And this is one thing that I never liked about Guardians of the Galaxy, the movie, is what did you do to Drax? Drax is supposed to be huge, jolly, kind of green and dumb and funny. And I realize I'm just describing the one from the movie, but you can see what I'm thinking of in my brain. He's supposed to have this uniform that I love. I love this uniform, this whole cape and everything. It's like a Royal Hulk type thing. I don't know. I just always thought it looked really good. Always loved it. He comes with big extra open hands, which I thought pretty much suit him. And then he also comes with an extra head sculpt, making that face. And basically, with these hands and this, if you're familiar with the old Toy Biz version of this figure, which was one of my absolute favorite figures, that's who this guy invokes. All of that. He's got all of that. He's got the color. He's got the outfit. He's just got better articulation. And you can pop that goofy yelling face on and you can have basically just a well-articulated version of your old Toy Biz. He's got all the same feel. He's got all the same color. Just looks beautiful. I don't know, it's probably not necessary for me to go through the articulation on these, but I will point out some points of the articulation that I like. His ab crunch works fantastic. Like, that is worth noting. Other than that, you get a lot of restriction just due to his thickness, which everybody I think expects at this point. but I'm not upset about it at all. I think it's great. There is almost no paint on this figure, like no shading or anything like that, which, you know, for what you pay for this set, I kind of thought maybe we could get something, but it is Hasbro and that is how it works. You do get some shading around the eyes, which looks good. Very good. I like that. And just the overall vibe of the Warlock and the Infinity Watch version of Drax is heavily present in this figure, and that's, of course, what we wanted. That's why we got it. And I think it looks great. I am super happy with it. It was more money than I wanted to spend, obviously. By the time you order these things and get something from Hasbro, it's like 60 bucks. But I was like, well, he's a build-a-figure. So I mean, he's a $30, $40 figure on his own, I guess in Hasbro money. And then you just get like a very, very basic but well done slender female figure in Moondragon. So that's it. Not a lot to say about this. It would be an easy pass for the cost, unless you're like a huge fan of one of these characters. And I was a huge fan of Drax, so I had to buy the Drax. Well, I would have preferred to pay less and get it without a Moondragon, but it is what it is. And that's how Hasbro works. I'm going to try and tilt that right there. There we go. So like I said, if you're a big Drax fan, it's worth the get, I suppose, but it is a lot of money. And like I said, when it comes to all things Marvel Legend, I'm really not satisfied with the direction they're going as far as packaging, price, quality, and all their other BS. So that's my story. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you guys later.